Hi, I'm Callie Brooks, and I'm the official host of Brawl the South podcast. This podcast is brought to you in part by the Foxhole Lounge, Paradox East, and the Maitland Conservatory. Hi, my name is Callie Brooks, and we're here today to interview Steve, who is putting on this boxing event.
Thank you, Miss Callie. It's great to be here with you on the first official podcast for the Brawl of the South. Well, the event is January 18th at Campus 805. It's called the Brawl of the South because we have boxers from all over the South, even a couple from New York, some from Vegas. They're coming down, I guess, to take the South, or coming over to take the South. We have Jalen Strong and Kyle Ransaw will be competing for the WBL World Championship Novice belt, which they have to defend 7 times in 2 to 3 years. So they don't even know about this belt yet, so you're the first to find out. Either they'll hate it or they'll love that.
That's exciting.
Not for me, they can fight, but yeah.
Can you describe your role in relation to this event?
Well, I'm the promoter. I own Crown Productions, LLC, but I wanted to pivot into something else besides the normal promotions and productions I'm used to doing. And I have a love for sports, so I wanted to promote fighters and give them a platform to actually, I guess, thrive in Huntsville. Not thrive in Huntsville, but actually compete in Huntsville, because it's actually the first professional boxing event that Huntsville's ever had. So I guess my role would be making history in this one.
I think that's what you're going to do here.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no pressure. Thank you, Callie. No pressure at all. I appreciate that.
What does this upcoming boxing match mean specifically for you?
It means, well, I know the last question I said, we're making history, but for me, it's actually giving the fighters a platform to keep thriving and to keep growing, which is why we started with a novice championship belt on the card first versus, more experienced professional fighters, which there's a difference between amateur and professional, and there's a difference between novice and, master and all of that. So I think it's just giving people a shot that they dreamed about. Like we all had that dream that we wanted to do when we were younger, when we were kids. And I feel that a lot of people don't get the chance from the start, and that doesn't mean that they're going to squander it. It doesn't mean they're going to be bad at it. It's just showing that they have the backing from the beginning. So I think it means more to me that they get a chance to live their dream from the beginning so that they stay professional throughout their journey.
What separates this fight from any other boxing fight in this area?
What makes this different from any fight in the area? I would say that it's, for one, the first. For two, it's going to be better for the simple fact that I've studied it, I paid attention to it, I've asked the fighters what they want, so it'll be more personable. And you don't mix business with pleasure or business with personal things like that, but you do want to be as personal as possible so you can get the best out of it from the fighters, from yourself, from you. We talk, and when I ask your opinions on things, I don't know how to be an infamous beauty on walking around the ring. I don't really want to. We'll leave that to you. But I think you have to have relationships with everybody that you're working with so that you can continue to be different than anybody in your area and for this state, the South. Okay, so enough about me for a second. What is your role and responsibility in the Brawl of the South?
So my role in Brawl in the South is I'm helping to promote it.
Mm-hmm.
I see your vision and I believe in it. I'm also...
I'm not going to cry on camera. Go ahead.
I'm a ring girl.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that's new to me. I'm experiencing that for the very first time. So I'm very excited about that. And it's just nice starting to...
Branch out?
Yeah. Branch out with the community, local people around here.
You said you're from Ontario, Canada?
Windsor, Ontario, Canada, yes. That's where I was born.
Okay, cool. And now you're a ring girl. Now you're pretty much the ambassador of this thing, face-wise. What's been the toughest challenge for you as far as learning everything about how promotions go? Because I know me actually being a promoter, I've had several, I wouldn't say run-ins or several hiccups, but I understand that I'm a new promoter. So with you being the face of something that you're not used to being the face of, what's been the challenge for you?
The challenge for me would probably be doing a podcast.
Yeah.
I've never done a podcast before, but I want to branch out and experience that and do new things. You got to put yourself in uncomfortable situations to grow, and
for sure.
That's what I'm looking forward to doing.
Okay, well, that makes both of us. We've never done a podcast. This should be my first and last, but this is your show, so have fun with that. Yeah.
I'm excited. Yeah. Can you tell us about the belts?
Yeah. So as I mentioned before, it is a novice championship belt, which is still a championship belt. Let's not get that twisted. But it is with the WBL, the PBL, and the PBF. And there are 2 more of these belts on the way, actually. So this is the first of 3 unified belts, 3 unified titles that the fighters will actually start off their careers off with. Well, win or lose, of course. They've been around for a while. Of course, I guess they would have competitors within belts, but they were gracious enough to partner with us on this and provide the belts, provide the sanctions, provide just, I guess, mentorship, really, surprisingly for a new promoter. But I think they see our vision, and I definitely, if you can't tell by the belt, I definitely see theirs. So, yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. These belts look very nice. Yeah. And they mean a lot to everybody.
They look cute. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You want to wear it?
I'll leave it for the fighters.
Okay, good answer.
So, Steven, with all your excitement and enthusiasm, can you tell us where to be and when to be there?
Okay, well, I need everybody there January 18th at Campus 805 at 5 p.m. That's when doors open. There'll be vendors, there'll be merch tables, there'll be entertainment, there'll be DJs, there'll be food, there'll be, bars if you buy the VIP tickets, of course. General admission, still a good time. Just, the amenities may not be there, and if that's okay, the promotion will grow eventually from this one. So you'll want to be there regardless. And we're, January 18th at Campus 805, the Brawl of the South, plans on catering to the community, and we're all going to make history together. Because, there's never been a promoted boxing match. There's never been a professional one viewed here either. So it's going to be a part of history. January 18th, Campus 805, 6 p.m., doors open at 5. Main event, Jalen Strong, Callie Brooks. They're going to fight for this and 2 more belts.
Is there a pre-party or after-party surrounding the event?
Pre-party and after-party. There is a weigh-in, the official and unofficial, at the Foxhole that starts at, well, I can't give you the official times for the official weigh-in, but I can tell you after 5 p.m. This place is going to be pretty packed, pretty eventful. We'll have some of the main event fighters at the weigh-in. Again, the main event fighters being Jalen Strong, Callie Brooks, featured fighters Eric Perry, Jimmy Ford, Will Davis. A few of the fighters will be here to actually interact with the crowd, interact with the media. That'll be the 17th at the Foxhole Lounge. And then at the same location, after the fight, this is the official after party to Foxhole Lounge. So,
are there any room for any vendors or sponsorships?
Yeah, so we have a few vendor spots open. You can contact me at Instagram at Steve McDowell25 or on Facebook, Stephen Alexander. You can contact Miss Callie Brooks here. You can contact just anything affiliated with the fight, but just go to those pages. You can contact Jalen Strong, Callie Brooks, Will Davis, Jimmy Ford, any of the fighters. I'm not the only one looking for sponsors. I believe in looking out for the fighters too, so they are as well. So just hit me up and I'll get you in touch with the right people. Even if you don't want to sponsor the event, you can keep adding to these people's careers. And also we do have, and that goes for vendorships and sponsorships. So we have plenty left. We have plenty of packages. We are flexible as much as we can be because we want the fighters to eat first. We want everybody on the promotion to eat. We want the state officials who are gracious enough to grant us this event permit and the promotion license and the boxing license and even, permission for you to do media, permission for the Foxhole to do the weigh-in. So, yeah, so sponsorship is still needed. Vendorship is still needed, but a lot of moving pieces for us to make sure this works and for everybody to be entertained. So, yeah, hit us up.
So we're at the Foxhole Lounge right now. Mm-hmm. Of all places, why choose here?
For one, a business associate of mine referred the place, and they normally have a pretty good eye for things. And I think the reason they had that eye for things because once I walked in here, I seen that it was military related, and I spent time in the military, spent time overseas, so it was a little soft spot there. And then also they do great business. They maximize the space the best they can. It's one of the best business plans I've ever seen. That because when most people have business plans, they just have a business plan, but they actually execute theirs. They have a plan for the future. They have a plan for branching out. They have a plan for being a part of the community, helping people. So they're of service while also offering great service. And that's something I hope to do. So I think we both have that in common. I think we both, all three of us, I think we had enough brawls of our own coming up to where we could, try to turn those brawls into good work and be in a service. So I think that just resonated with me a lot.
For sure. And thank you for your service.
No,
and
need all that.
Thank them for their service too.
Thank them. I'm good. It's uncomfortable. All right, Miss Callie. So I'm big on cross promotion. What do you have coming up, and what should we be on the lookout for you? What should we be expecting from you? I guess here in the near future and in the big future.
So in the future, things to look for, I'm doing this podcast. Mm-hmm. I'm also going to be hosting another podcast as well. And I plan on doing more boxing events. Okay. Hopefully more than just boxing. Hopefully MMA and all of it, just combat sports. Just being the face of that period, yeah? Yes, for sure.
Yeah. Well, you're rocking this one. You're doing pretty good so far. I appreciate you coming on with us. Crown Productions appreciates it. Sorry, Brawl of the South appreciate it. I know the boxers appreciate it. I'm pretty sure for more reasons than one, but that's okay. That means you're doing your job.
Thank you. I appreciate this opportunity as well. Thank you.
I appreciate you. I would also like to thank KDG, Kevin Wiggins. He is the sponsor for this belt. This is a thing I didn't talk about in sponsorship, but that's also something that, we have there's a couple more surprises that come with this fight. So, not just attach yourself to me, but, you can sponsor through WBO and WBO too, so.
Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow.
Coming to your town, it's just me and my friends. Gotta do what I came to do. Gonna fight tonight, but we can still be cool in the end. But first I gotta fix my problem. You my op, but tonight a big hammer gonna solve it. Big hit, lick, spit, lip, split. Everybody got a plan to the